When we are considering mobility at the head and the neck, one of the most important things to keep in mind is many times the reason we're having difficulty with neck motion is because we have created what's called a high threshold strategy. This is a dysfunctional strategy where we can no longer dissociate head and neck motion from shoulder motion. The big prime movers of the head, the neck, the shoulder have begun to take over in favor of the deep stabilizing muscles, and as a result we just end up with a lot of tension, and the body doesn't really know which muscles to turn on and which muscles to turn off. So the way that we begin to unlock that is that you can see here, we've got a weight, we've got a very light kettlebell, and the first thing you'll notice is the shoulder's a little elevated here. He's going to drop that in a second. He pulled his wrist into just a little bit of flexion, and you can see we're very straight right along the upper forearm here into the wrist. This is a very light weight. This is only a 5-pound kettlebell because we are working on fine motor control. He can lift much more than this, but when we put more than 5 pounds, his shoulder motion became very choppy. Now in this position here, you can see he dropped the shoulder, and now he works his shoulder internal and external rotation. So he's fully internally rotated there, externally rotated, now back to internally rotated. You can see he's going to stabilize here in this position. The thumb is pointed down toward the toes, and he's going to begin turning his head. Again, this helps create deep core stability, which allows the head and the neck, the stabilizers, the fine motor control muscles of the head and the neck to do their job without interference from the big prime movers across the back and into the shoulder. He does not pick his head up. You'll notice he slides his head across the table. If you're at home, slide your head on the carpet along the floor, and we're going to rotate 3 full times. 1, 2, and then 3. He'll then come back to neutral, and then he'll rotate again, recognizing that he did a couple of things there. He dropped the shoulder, making sure that it's relaxed. He also flexed the wrist again back into this nice engaged position. Remember, anytime that the wrist doesn't take, or the hand doesn't take something seriously, the grip, the shoulder's not going to take it seriously either. So make sure that you get the shoulder position right, the wrist position right, and then re-engage that rotation. So this time he's going to rotate again, externally rotated, internally rotated, and externally rotated. Now he messes this one up a little bit, which can kind of indicate just how hard it can be for somebody with dysfunction to disengage the head and the neck muscles from the shoulder muscles. Again, we're looking for dissociation in the prime movers here. He was unable to do this for round 2. So he figures out what his fault was, he corrects, and you can see now he's fully externally rotated. Before we had the thumb pointing toward the toes, this time we have the thumb pointing out toward the wall. So he's corrected that. He continues on with his head and his neck rotations, 1, 2, and 3, and then he'll just go ahead and repeat that on the other side. I hope that was helpful. Please contact me you can contact me by text, contact me through email. Let me know your thoughts on this. Please help me know how you're doing with this, how this is affecting you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk again soon.